What is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Bari, and I'm back with another stream, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which was that PlayStation 4, and now the undefeated champ, that PlayStation 5. It is a beautiful day in our neighborhood. It's a beautiful day to be a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a wonderful day in our neighborhood. It's a wonderful day to be a PlayStation gamer. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I don't know how the rest goes. Yo, but what's good, man? What is up, guys? Beautiful Tuesday evening. You know, bright and early in the Tuesday evening. Now, listen, I just got off of work, pretty much. You know what I mean? I went over to one side of the desk and I went over to another side of the desk. You know what I mean? But yo, some interesting news have came out yesterday. Some interesting news came out today. Let's give Microsoft a little round of applause, please. Another fucking game that you gotta wait 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years for. Let's give them another round of applause for announcing another game Xbox gamers gotta wait for. Woo! Beautiful stuff right there, man. Beautiful stuff, Phil Spencer and crew. You guys are by far the best gaming management I've ever seen in my lifetime. You know what I mean? the days of the whole PlayStation gotta wait for games, right? Is out the window. You know what I mean? God of War got announced 2016. We was playing that in 2018. Huh? Uncharted 4 got teased around 2014. We was playing that 2016. Horizon Zero Dawn, same thing. I think 2014. I think Horizon Zero Dawn. It was supposed to come out late 2016, but got delayed to February 2017. You know what I mean? But these dudes out here, they are waiting for games 3-10 years down the line. Yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about my thoughts on the Indiana thing, because you guys are probably thinking something different that I'm going to say about it, to be honest with you. But I am going to give my brutal honesty, and this is very consistent with all the things I've been saying about Microsoft and everything. So you know what I mean? Who's Indiana? Indiana Jones. Who's India? Did I say India? But yo, what is up, guys, man? Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Jamal King, what is up? Dom P, what is up, man? Logical Nonsense, what is good, man? JKS Guy Code, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, Pug, what's good, man? What is up? Yo, Brandon G, what's good? Yo, my man Star Guardian in the building. Star Guardian, what's up, man? Yo, Wave Master, what is good, man? Gaming with Persona in the building. Yo, Persona! Keeping it so, and while your Persona gonna be streaming tomorrow as well, guys. So definitely tune in to Persona's channel as well. Yo, my man Stealth Guy Gaming in the building. Yo, Court, what is good, bro? Shout out to my bro, Court. Yo, Cosmo, what is up, man? What is up? Who else in here? CB3, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, EDM Gamer, what is up? Issa, what is up, guys? Definitely appreciate all you guys, you know, coming through. But yo, this is going to be a very positive show. There's one little negativity I got to go through and talk about, but overall, very positive show, because I like what I saw yesterday. You know, it was very subtle. I was hoping for like a article or something to come out, like probably today, you know, before I streamed. But you know, sometimes when you hope for those things, it don't come out. But either or, it was still a good. It wasn't even really like a really PlayStation showing for CES. You know, Jim Ryan is doing his yo, we the shit talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, my man came. Yeah, now PlayStation. Jim Ryan came to say, yo, we the shit. Yo, the games is fire. You love them. You want to play them. Tune in for more. Here's a trailer. I'm out. PlayStation the best. That's pretty much what he did. That's pretty much what he did. In that CES little showing right there. What? Nariko! Shout out to Nariko with a super chat, $20 donation. I definitely appreciate Nariko. You know, happy New Year's to you. Yo, Chris Righteous, the second best lisp on YouTube, is in the building. Yo, shout out to Chris, man. A lot of speculations going on. Definitely going to do a stream about that as well. Final Fantasy, you know, content stuff. But, you know, as I'm gathering all my sources, I'm going to get that stream together. But Jim Ryan better not be lying. Yo, facts. Facts. He said Jim Ryan need new teeth. Hey, man, he from England, man. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All they care about is what's in that bank account. Yeah, everybody can talk about Jim Ryan teeth, but yo, his bank account, you know. I guarantee you, if Jim Ryan was on Twitter and dudes was like, damn, Jim, yo, the bottom of your teeth is crooked. Yo, get that shit together. Jim Ryan gonna be like, yo, this is what's in my bank account. What's in yours? That's all they care about, man. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. You know what I mean? He got his old lady and he rich. That's it. That's it. They don't give a fuck about policing anybody else. You know what I mean? Yo, JK's Geico said, yo, Bar, did you see the Lucas game? Oh yeah, of course I saw that. Matter of fact, let me show that real quick before I really get into the whole PlayStation stuff. I want to, you know, start out with the mediocre news first. Oops, my bad. Oh, J Bar is a hater now. He's a hater. Let me start with the mediocre stuff first. Let me go to here. Is it Bethesda? Yeah. So this is my initial impressions when it comes to just anybody that has dealings with Microsoft. It's not just like a Bethesda thing or anything like that. It's just anybody that has dealings with Microsoft. It's like going to the New York Knicks. You know what I mean? Like you're an all-star player, right? The NBA doesn't value how you, what team those kind of players. New York Knicks. They go to the Knicks, and that's where they end their kind of career. You know, their career going to decline. You know what I mean? Because you're going on a shitty ass team. No matter how rich or popular the area is, it's still a shitty ass team. That's how I view Microsoft and Xbox. Xbox got all this money in the world to buy up studios and do all this stuff, but they still are a shitty ass team. If you're going to have Phil Spencer as the head coach and everybody else as, you know, assistant coach and all that stuff, you are still under a shitty ass team and a shitty ass system. You know what I mean? They could be putting out all these games about this and that. You are still under the umbrella of a shitty ass team. That's how I view Microsoft. I don't care who gets mad about it. Wrong. Huh? Prove me wrong. You're under a shitty ass team. I am not hyped for this Indiana Jones game. And you know the funny thing? I love Indiana Jones. But as soon as I saw Bethesda Machine Games, and I like Machine Games too, man, for their first person shooters and stuff like that with their Wolfenstein and all that stuff. But it might sound fanboyish, yo, but yo, it's just people think I be joking around when I say that Xbox stench. It is not a joke. It is not it's half a joke. So they really got this stench on them, man. And yo, it stinks. It doesn't matter who they acquire. It doesn't matter what game they're coming out. They're still going to be a part of a shitty ass team. Perfect example, Ninja Theory, right? Ninja Theory, they went out with a banger. Oh, the stream is buffering? Is it? Ninja Theory went out with a banger. You know what I mean? They had Hellblade. They had Hellblade going out, and Microsoft bought them up. Shitty ass team. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Is the stream buffering? Let me make sure. Oh yeah, it was buffering a little bit there. Let me I don't know why it's buffering. I don't know what it is buffering. Yeah, I got my bitrate pretty high. Let me bop it down back to 45. Maybe that should help it out, but I don't know. I normally like to do my bitrate like 55, 6,000, but we'll bump it down. But all right, so let's play this trailer. By the way, this trailer was very popular already with like 4 million views on the trailer, so that's pretty good. This is the most hype I've seen for anything that Microsoft is on. Bethesda is now under Microsoft. Yeah, it's definitely a YouTube. It got to be a YouTube thing. You know what I mean? Because on everything from OBS, it's saying everything is green. Normally, if your stream is buffering with OBS, you'd be in like the yellow or there'll be like a red, but everything is like green. But I don't know, maybe it's a YouTube kind of thing. But all right, let's play this trailer and see what it is. We'll put here. Let's play this thing. By the way, I don't want no Xbox gamer talking about, PlayStation games and their teases and all that stuff. Remember when Uncharted 4 were first teased and people was making fun of it? Yo, you and me was see the game. We didn't see the game. Anyway, let's continue. There's a lot to take away from here already with this trailer, where I know people that is fake hype. They're gonna be like, oh my god, Indiana Jones, but they're not even looking at all the stuff that was being shown within the trailer. You got your passport here, you have your ticket, you have your ticket here to Rome and all that stuff. You see the map that's laid out right here. Sistine Chapel, Palace, you know what I mean? People don't take away those things right there, but it is what it is. Yo, is it still buffering? Yo, Brandon G, what's up, man? Yo, foxing around. I'm chilling with Austin. What is up, man? Yo, Games for Eternity, what is up? Yo, let me know if it's still buffering for you guys. So yeah, that was pretty much it right there. 10 seconds of the trailer is in this all this black. But one thing was funny that was shown is that there was no Xbox branding. There was none of that sort. You know what I mean? Which is kind of crazy. A lot of people, they're coming out saying the game is exclusive to Xbox and all that stuff. Which if it is, that's good for Xbox. Like, who gives a fuck? But my whole thing is that this is going to be another game that's just got teased, and we're not going to see this game for a very long time. No different than all the other games that's been announced from Xbox Studios. Like, what the fuck have these studios been doing? You know what I mean? Like, you've been purchasing these studios for years, and they ain't got nothing to come out within the first 2 years. You know what I mean? Halo 5 Guardians came out in 2015, right? 5 years later, your game was supposed to supposedly come out. That wasn't ready. So now it's 6 years. Like, what the fuck is these studios doing? Phil Spencer has to go. Yo, listen. Phil Spencer is he? I'm not even gonna say cancer, but he has to go, man. He has to go. I'm pretty sure once that man's gone, you're gonna see Xbox be more efficient with their games getting pumped out. and the thing is, the thing about it is that I'm always gonna be skeptical when it comes to Game Pass and games being developed from now on, right? Because how integral Game Pass is for Xbox. If a Xbox studio is making a game, how is that game being built? You know what I mean? Is it being built for Game Pass, or are you just creating a game just how it is? But I'm pretty sure if you want Game Pass to be very successful, you're gonna want to build your game around the Game Pass structure. Is it gonna be episodic? Things like that. You gotta always, question when it comes to an Xbox game, man. I'm not for that shit. Be honest with you, but yeah, I'm excited. Well, I'm not excited because, like I said, Bethesda now with Xbox, that definitely lowered the excitement for me because I am an Indiana Jones fan, but I gotta keep it in perspective. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just know that stench is very, very strong, people. That stench stinks. Yo, Quanvo, what's up, man? Yo, Marcus Moore, what's up, man? That stench stinks, and it pollutes too. It stinks and it pollutes. Xbox Studios is like going to the New York Knicks. You could be this A1 developer. You could be creating an A1 game in your past resume and all that stuff. You're still now on a shitty ass team. You know what I mean? It's like a draft pick. Number 1 draft pick. Where the number 1 draft pick gonna go? They're gonna go on a shitty ass team. You know what I mean? And not every draft pick that goes on a shitty ass team comes out to be the team is gonna be good. You gotta wait some years for that shit. You know what I mean? That's how I view Xbox, man. I'm sorry, but that's how I view them, man. That's how I view them. But what I really wanted to talk about here in this stream is PlayStation. Like I said, they had their well, not PlayStation, but Sony had their CES, where they talk about all the upcoming technology and devices that's coming. But PlayStation had a little segment within that. So I'm gonna show off the PlayStation segment, Jim Ryan talking. I'm gonna put it pretty low so it doesn't really overlap. But there's a part of the stream that was very, a lot of us thirsty ass PlayStation Nation fans. We be looking at every fine-tuned detail, right? We be looking like, wait. Let me zoom in 200% here. What the fuck did that just say? What, Kena? March? By the way, there was a certain light-skinned Lisp YouTuber that said Kena was gonna be March, but nobody's gonna give him credit though. You know how it is, man. You know the vibes. But anyway, yo, Saber Zero, what's up, man? Let's get into here and let's watch this a little bit here. PlayStation's segment within the CES. This is not even like the whole thing. This is the whole thing. Yeah, this is the whole thing. Okay, let's go.
When we set out to launch PlayStation 5, our vision was
let me up the quality here
through deeper immersive
experiences
and new technology.
Hey, listen, Jim. When you have the black background and PS5, I'm expecting a speech like, enough of me. Let the games do the talking. And I mean, you was doing a lot of talking here, Jim, but I'm gonna let you slide because I'm highly enjoying myself on that PS5. Don't call me. I'm on PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? But go ahead, Jim, and do your talk.
That heightens emotions.
And by the way, Jim, man, yo, listen. Anybody trying to see your neck, bruh? You know what I mean? Button the second to last button. You know what I mean? Button that up. You can leave the top loose, but this button right here, button that up, please. The next time you get on screen and had the audacity to have your 2 buttons down, like I want to see a taco meat. I'm gonna personally at PlayStation on Twitter. I'm gonna personally at PlayStation at Twitter. I don't want to see your bare chest, brother. All right, I don't want to see it. And get some damn cufflinks too. You know what I mean? You got mad money in that bank. Get a cufflink, okay? I want to see some spiffiness, man. The fuck is going on out here, man? Yo, Blackbeard, what's up, man? Nah, he wild. Yo, Jim Ryan think it's summertime, bro. It's January. Why are you having 2 buttons down? Huh? It is January. And you over there in England, so it's colder over there than here. Why is there 2 buttons down? Please, somebody tell me, please. Is this the new style? You know what I mean? Say you go into your job right now with 2 buttons down, like, hey guys, everything all right? Good morning, sir. They gonna look at you crazy. They're gonna be like, yo, why this motherfucker got? Yo, did you missed the button? That, you know what I mean? Somebody in the background gonna be like, you know what I mean, touching their chest like, your button. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna cough your button. Because what the hell's happening with you? All right, let's continue, Jim. Yo, John took a game. What's up, man?
For players. We draw on 25 years of experience in R&D and a deep respect for our community to develop a true...
Look at that beautiful ass, sexy ass console. Yo, y'all want to hear something funny? All right, so this is gonna be my list. This is my tier list as far as best looking PlayStation home consoles. And I'm not talking about the second iteration like the Slims and stuff like that. I'm talking about the first iteration of consoles, right? So the best, this is my tier list right here. For me, it's PlayStation 2 top. I love the PlayStation 2 look. The fat one, always loved it. The slim one even more, but we're not talking about the slim ones, right? We're going to negate the iterations, right? You said list bliss. Yo, so here's my tier list. PlayStation 2, best looking PlayStation console ever, in my opinion, right? PlayStation 5 comes second. I'm going to put the PlayStation 5 second because the more I look at the PlayStation 5, I'm like, damn, this is a very unique design and I like it a lot, right? I'm going to have the PlayStation 1 third, PlayStation 3 fourth, and PlayStation 4 fifth. The PlayStation 4, I never liked the design of the PlayStation 4. Never liked it. I didn't like the eraser look. I thought the buttons was dumb. The slim version I thought looked like garbage. The pro I actually did the pro look better than the original PlayStation 4, but you know, the PlayStation 4, it is what it is, but I never really liked the design, the look of the PlayStation 4. But that is my tier list for the best looking PlayStations. We got the 2, we got the 5, we got the 1, we got the 3, and we got the 4. And I'm talking about the first iterations, not the slims or anything included in that. That's the first iterations from how the console looked when it launched. Yo, SS9 Vegeta, what's up, man? What is up? Yeah, PlayStation 4 is my least favorite design. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the PlayStation 4 design, to be honest with you. All right, so let's continue this. I'm prolonging this.
Generation console, PlayStation 5. Our community is networked like never before and is more diverse than they've ever been. Diversity across backgrounds, ages, genders, locations.
Hey, listen. Ain't nobody game like this, man.
Before.
Ain't nobody game like this, man.
Than they've ever been. Diversity.
Nobody game is like this when they play games. This is my problem with these little speeches and these little tidbits of like ads or commercials that they have. They never really give you a good facial reaction of how somebody is playing a fucking game. Nobody's playing a game like this, brother. Who? Tell me who's playing a game like this. I'm going to continue.
Across right? Backgrounds, ages.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I don't give a fuck if you black. Backgrounds, they're diverse. I don't give a fuck. Nobody playing no games like this, man. When I'm playing the game, I'm into that shit. I'm like, yeah, let's go. You know what I mean? This guy's just casually. This a casual COD player right here. This is why their KD is a 0.58. You know what I mean? Because the way how your position is, the way how your posture is, your way how your face is when you're playing a fucking game. Fix it. Let's continue.
Genders.
Look at this girl. Hey yo! Hey yo! Hey yo, who playing a game looking like that, man? Yo, look at this girl. She looks high. What the fuck is going on here? Look at this girl.
Ages, genders, ages, genders.
Yeah, she want her schmeat. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Yo, nobody play no games like Yo, I'm weak, dog. Hey, yo, this chick got a bulletin board in her bedroom. What's going on here, people? What is going on here? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really give a accurate depiction of what a real gamer is. That's my problem with these commercials, man. I don't like them. But let's continue.
Locations contributes to the
this is a game face right here. This is a game face right here. This face. This is what I was looking for. You know what I mean? You didn't have to show anybody else, but this girl right here. This is a game face. Not a nice face, but a game face. This is how you be looking when you playing the game. She's into the game. She's into the game. Yeah, what Southstar said? He said, y'all tripping. The first girl expression was the same as mine when I first saw Abby. Where? Hey, yo. So when you first saw Abby, you was like, hold on, let me go back. Yeah.
Backgrounds, ages, genders.
When you first saw Abby, you was like, hey, yo, y'all tripping, man. Yo, but you see the intensity of her face? This girl, she's an Xbox gamer. She's an Xbox gamer. I can already tell. You're an Xbox gamer. You try to infiltrate the PlayStation Nation, but you're not on my watch. You are an Xbox gamer. Just the look of your face, I could tell that you primarily play on Xbox. I could tell. I could tell. This is a fake laughing like you're having fun look. You know what I mean? No PlayStation gamer got a fake a look like they're having fun. We don't have to fake that. We're having fun. This is a fake look that she's playing like she's acting like she's having fun. This is she's trying to infiltrate the PlayStation Nation. I'm not gonna allow it. I'm on to you. If I see you in another PlayStation commercial, I'm gonna email PlayStation because this girl she's an infiltrator. Trust me.
That is the PlayStation community, and we celebrate.
Yo, she fake. She fake. She fake, man.
Contributes to the magic that is the PlayStation community. And we celebrate and embrace the differing viewpoints and tastes that make up our community.
Yo, Sick, what's good, man? Shout out to Sick. Yo, what I lied? What I do, man? What I do? Yo, her soul is gone. Yeah, yo, by the way, if y'all ain't watch Soul, go and watch that movie, man. Go and watch that movie. Yo, you told me the stream was gonna be yeah, because I had the stream scheduled for today, right? But like Persona hit me up and he was like, yo, I was gonna stream as well today. So I was like, oh damn, I didn't see if he scheduled the stream, because if he already scheduled the stream, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna push it tomorrow. So I pushed it to tomorrow, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna push it to tomorrow, because I thought he did. But no, when he responded, he said that he didn't have it scheduled up yet. He's gonna do his tomorrow. So I was like, oh, okay. So I just rescheduled it back for today. But that's why it was a little confusion there.
We believe in storytelling at PlayStation. It's part of our DNA. We'll continue to bring incredible quality games through our PlayStation
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Years of organic growth and selective acquisition.
Yes, you are.
Our studios have helped deliver the best launch lineup in PlayStation history.
Yeah, I like the emphasis that he's putting on our studios. You know what I mean? There's another little jab that he's gonna put here. Let me see if he said it already. There's another little jab that Jim Ryan says here. It's a very subtle jab. Let's see.
It's the differing viewpoints and tastes that make up our community. We believe in storytelling at PlayStation. It's part of our DNA. We'll continue to bring incredible quality games through our PlayStation studios after years of organic growth and selective acquisition.
Right there. You heard it? Y'all heard it? I'm gonna play it again. Yo, he does shitted in Phil Spencer's toilet. He went to Phil Spencer's house. He was like, hey, Phil. Hey, man, what's up, man? Hey, can I use your bathroom? Took a shit, ain't flush it, and that's left. That's what Jim Ryan did right here. Listen to what this man said.
It's the differing viewpoints and tastes that make up our community. We believe in storytelling at PlayStation. It's part of our DNA.
It's part of our DNA.
We'll continue to bring incredible quality games through our PlayStation.
We're continuing to bring incredible quality games throughout our PlayStation history. Listen to what he said.
PlayStation Studios after years of
organic
growth and selective acquisitions.
Acquisitions.
Our studios.
That was a subtle shot right there, because he's saying like, yo, regardless of all the studios that you're buying up, right? We're delivering the best quality games, right? Through our studio's internal growth and selective choosing. We're not just gonna buy up any willy-nilly random studio. We're gonna buy up a studio like Insomniac because that makes perfect sense to us. And guess what? They're gonna put out some of the best games that we're playing throughout the generation. You know what I mean? It's not just buying a game, not just buying a studio so you can fit the status quo. You know what I mean? That's all you're doing. You're just trying to fit the status quo. Oh, we buy a studio, put this in Game Pass. Look, games, quantity. We got quantity. You notice that with Xbox gamers, they have forgotten the word quality. They've forgotten that word. They forgot what that means. To Xbox, quality and quantity means the same thing to an Xbox gamer. It means the same thing. Quality and quantity means the same thing. They don't give a fuck of what these studios is putting out. They just think about, oh, this number of studios, this is the number of games they can produce. Is it going to be good? Some of these dudes don't even play machine games like the Wolf and stuff. Some of these dudes haven't even played that. The shit is even on Game Pass and they haven't played them. But they over here hyping up Indiana Jones. Now a part of a shitty ass team. Yo, Caution, what's up, man? You know, NY stand up. You know the vibes, man. You're
have helped deliver the best launch lineup in PlayStation history. And what a diversity of content.
Bleeding Edge is a great example. Great example.
And from Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales to Sackboy and the upcoming Horizon
Indiana Jones. Indiana.
Our studios develop premium content for a wide variety of
premium
PlayStation
content
gamers. And we have the best partnerships in the business, from big blockbuster titles.
Oh, hold up. See, listen. And this is coming from a Treyarch fan, Jim Ryan. Jim, you should have emailed me before you did this whole little segment here, man. I would have told you what games to talk about. You know what I mean? And I would have told you to ignore this game, even though the single player is pretty good. The single player is very good in this game. That multiplayer is hot garbage. Moving on.
It's like Call of Duty to inventive indies like Bugsnax. There's something for everyone.
This one's lively.
We're also really thrilled to bring some of the best PlayStation IP to new media like film and television. You'll see this year the upcoming Tom Holland film, Uncharted, based on our iconic
So that's coming this year?
Games.
Wow.
And The Last of Us, a gritty, emotional journey, will be coming to HBO.
That's coming this year too?
This
Wait,
is just...
yo. Is that real? Is The Last of Us and Uncharted coming this year? Was it scheduled for this year? I thought the filming was reactivated again for this year. I didn't know it was coming out this year. I know we're going to see a trailer. We're going to see a trailer for Uncharted, I think on the 14th. Oh, so it's this year for real? Shit. And The Last of Us 2? Oh, yo. Yo, HBO Max that's the service to have right there too. That and Disney Plus. Netflix, you better bring that Stranger Things back. You know what I mean? Netflix, you better hurry up, do something, because yo, these people gonna unsubscribe for a couple of months. You might lose some, subscribers.
The beginning of the expansion of our storytelling into new media and even wider audiences.
I just hope that the movies and the shows don't take away from like stuff that you can incorporate within the game, like story within the game, right? So if they do like a Last of Us show, maybe we could have got something like that from an expansion within the game. You know what I mean? But no, we're going to not do that. We're going to do the show and incorporate that kind of story within the show, but not into the interactive media like the video game. That's my biggest hope that's not going to happen when it comes to these TV shows. Hopefully they don't go crazy and motherfuckers talking about, oh, we're gonna do a Ratchet and Clank show, we're gonna do an Infamous show. You know what I mean? Give me the game first, then do the show. I can respect The Last of Us show because you already gave me 2 games. But if that shit is fire, and I'm gonna be like, my thought is gonna be like, yo, man, I wish we could play that storyline right there in an interactive, medium. You know what I mean? Like a video game. Give me an expansion. That could have been an expansion for The Last of Us Part 2 or something. You know what I mean? Anybody thinking like that? Nah, I'm the only one? Okay, let me continue.
Sony is a creative entertainment company, and entertainment has never been more important. PlayStation 5 was
look how sexy that controller. Yo, the whole PlayStation does ambiance is the sexiness, man. The controller. Yeah, I know everybody that has a PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? Even if you don't have the charge station, you got that DualSense right next to it. You laying it down somewhere next to it, and you just be walking in your room, whatever room it is. It might be a bedroom, it might be a game room, it might be a living room. You walking in whatever room, and you just look at that joint like, damn, you a sexy motherfucker. Yo, that's me. Every day I walk in here, I be like, damn, you sexy. Shit. Fuck. Nah, that's only me? Alright, let me continue.
SIE's most successful launch and the biggest console
Yo, Pitch Black, what's up, man?
Time. We're grateful for our community.
Oh, what was that? What was that? I missed that. What was that? Was that like a... Oh, yo, that's kind of fire right there. Damn. You see that? What building is this, guys? Anybody know what building this is? Let me know what building this is. Like, anybody know? I don't know what building this is. But this is fire right here. This is fire. Oh, this is in Dubai. The Burj Khalifa, Dubai. Oh, okay. Oh, Bush Khalifa, Dubai. Oh, this is fire. See that? You learn something every day, man.
We're grateful for our community and to be part of an organization that values creativity, diversity,
yo, Rollo, what's up,
innovation,
man?
And bringing people together.
Yo, Eastern Conference, what's up, man?
CES.
I'm on the...
All right, hold up. Okay, you know they're gonna copyright. They gonna copyright that shit. But here we go. We gonna show this little snippet right here. This little ad. You know what? I honestly don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm more for the entertainment rather than the monetization anyway. Copyright me, fuckers. Copyright me, fuckers. Go fuck.
People together. Have a great CES.
I'm on the... Let's listen to the... Let's get it, man. La 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 la. You notice the games that they're showing here. Very, very specific games, right? Yo, is that the media remote? Was that the media remote? Oh no, that was the camera? Oh, this is the media remote. Yo, the media remote look fire like this? Yo, who got the media remote in here, yo? Yo, Omar, what's up, man? Yo, Vanpan, what's good, bro? Yo, who got the media remote, yo? Yo, Batter A, what's up, man? The media remote really look like this? I know Persona probably got the media remote. Persona, he ain't tell nobody that he got it, but I know he has it because that motherfucker right there, he buy everything. I know, listen, y'all want to know a secret? I could put $10 down. Persona has that media remote. It looks like this. This is fire. Like this, I'm just talking about the aesthetic of the remote. It look fire, bro. Damn. Like everything is so themed within the console look. That's what I like about the PS5. That's why I have it ranked as the second best looking PlayStation, in my personal opinion. Yeah, I Persona. I. No, he does. Yeah, you do. I guarantee you have it. I guarantee you have it, bro. I guarantee you got it. Yo. If I know Persona, he probably bought this remote and I probably ain't unboxed it yet. If I know Persona. That's what I'm gonna get for his birthday. I'm gonna get Persona for his birthday. I'm gonna get him the media remote. Cause I know his birthday is the 28th. Yeah, his birthday the 28th. He gonna be 21 on the 28th, guys. I'm gonna send him the media remote. I'm gonna send him the media remote. I'm gonna send that shit in a big ass box. Like, he gonna think it's like, yo, this shit big as hell. Pause. Yeah, he unbox that joint. It's a little tiny ass media remote. I'm gonna get him like that. This is the best thing about this whole little talk that Jim Ryan had. Yeah, I like the shots that he said and all that stuff, but the fact that, you know, he was this trailer right here, it was very specific as far as what games they are showing, and we're gonna see why, you know, as I prolong it. Let's look at it. Let's look at the design of the PlayStation 5 and just like the unisons of this console, right? Everything is just like have this unique tone, this unique look that they're going for. The dual tone, white and black. The white part is the outer shell, the black is the middle type of thing, right? From the controller, the console, the headphones, the media remote to the camera. I like that look, man. I like that. It's very Apple-esque. If that's a word, you know, Apple come out with a design or something, right? Like say the iPhone, their most popular thing. Everything else will be themed around that iPhone, kind of. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like that a lot. But this is the part of this video that, you know, everybody got excited for, because at first, when I first saw people tweeting about this, I was like, is this official? Where are you guys getting it from? You know, everybody want to be the number one source person, but they forget to actually cite the source where you're getting the information from. Everybody's posting up pictures of, oh, look, these games coming out here, these games coming out here. Where is the source? You don't fuck about your thoughts. Yeah, I saw the picture, but where's the source? I want to see it for myself. The fuck is going on here, man? What is going on? Okay, listen, learn some Twitter ethics and put the goddamn source. Motherfuckers be like, yo, this game coming out this date. Where's the source? Let's continue. I'm in a good mood. Boom. There's the source right there. You know what I mean? So everybody was posting this part of the picture, you know, leaving out the whole damn stream. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, man? But as you see right here, Uncharted 4, The Last of Us Part 2 footage captured on PlayStation 4. All other gameplay footage was captured on PlayStation 5. Ratchet & Clank coming 2021. Horizon Zero, I was about to say Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Forbidden West coming 2021. I'm kind of surprised that Ratchet & Clank didn't get like a release time window, due to the fact that Insomniac did say it was going to come out early 2021. But we're going to circle back around to that. Returnal, as we know, you got to. This is why this really makes this kind of official here, because we already know that some of these dates were already confirmed by, you know, the developer. So the Returnal coming out the March 19th. Pragmata coming 2023. This is Xbox territory right here, but I think they already said that, or was it 2022? I forgot. I think they already said something like that Pragmata was going to be some years out when they first shown it back in the PlayStation 5 showcase. Solar Ash, June 2021. Kena, March 2021. Stray, October 2021. Ghostwire Tokyo, October 2021, which kind of makes sense. You want a holiday, you know, Halloween type theme game. I'm surprised that this got pushed back all the way back to October though, but I get why they're going for October. I get why they're going for October. Little Devil Inside, July 2021. Project Athia, January 2022. Hitman, January 2021. We know Hitman comes out this week or next week, one of them. You know what I mean? And so This is a lot of stuff. This is a lot of information shown, man. A lot of stuff that got confirmed here that, okay, these games are still coming 2021. I know a lot of people have some other games like, yo, where's these games? I see people in the chat, yo, where's GTA 7 and all that stuff. I do think GTA now I think that GTA is going to hit the holiday season. The holiday season 2021. But one fact I want to point out here is Kina. Because I know Kina, you know, I was telling people, it's like, yeah, I think Kina's gonna be March. Matter of fact, I made a tweet, right? I made a tweet. Let me see if I can find that tweet. All right. Nobody want to listen to your boy Jay Barry, man. Nobody knows the troubles I see. What's it? Bridge of the Spirit? Nobody knows. Is it Bridges of Spirit or Bridge? Bridge of Spirits? I'm just gonna put J Bar _ Kina. Nobody know. Oh, boom, right here. Oh shit, the first pull up. The first pull up right here. Boom, first pull up. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Oh, yeah, I don't see it yet. My bad. First pull up. Bridge of Spirits, my bad. So they made this tweet a couple of days ago. In matter of fact, December 31st. It said, big hugs to you and yours as we say goodbye to 2020. Here's a happy and healthy 2021. Kina, all the little hashtags, peace out in there as well. They got some black people back there in this Twitter. Shout out to Kina, Twitter. My tweet was February 23rd or March 2nd. We will be playing Kina, Bridge of Spirits. Am I hot or cold? They didn't respond. They was like, listen, man, this motherfucker right here, we're going to ignore this guy. He's too hot. He's too hot. He's feeling hot. Is it buffering? He said buffering. I don't see it buffering. Let me see if it's buffering. I don't see it buffering. Is it buffering, guys? Let me know. Yeah, see that right here? In excellent condition. Yeah, a connection. I don't know. I think it's a YouTube thing. It's not my end. It's definitely a YouTube thing, because normally it would, if you're having like some buffer, this will be yellow. This will be yellow right here, and OBS will let me know if it's buffering. Oh, he says might be Indie of the Year. I'm not gonna go that far. Kina looks very, very interesting. There's still a lot of information we have to know about the game to even be like, yo, Indie of the Year and all that. You know what I mean? It might be a short experience, you know what I mean, due to the graphical quality of the game. We don't know. But as the months go by, hopefully we get more and more information, from Ember Lab when it comes to this game. I'll say this, it looks very, very impressive. I want to play it day one. Oh, nah, Little Devil Inside. Oh, we got a lot of gameplay from that too, but yeah, that game looks good as well. But it's still a little too early to say that. Let me pull up the trailer. Still a little early to say that. Nobody knows. But I wanna know from y'all, when do you guys think that is gonna come out? Is it buffering? He said, yeah, I'm buffering too. Is it buffering? I don't see no buffer. I'm gonna go back. Look. I don't see no buffering. I don't see no buffering. Y'all let me know though. But this is Little Devil Inside. I'm gonna run the trailer as we do this here. Nobody. I'm gonna mute this. Nobody knows. My computer is going overdrive. Maybe the CPU is being used up. But like I said, OBS will let me know that. But yeah, Little Devil Inside looks good too, man. When I first saw this game, I remember we did the live stream reactions to this. We was like, oh man, another like indie quirky game. But the more the trailer was going, I was like, yo, this looks cool as hell, bro. Like if you ever seen me and Persona live stream to the PlayStation 5 showcase, yo, watch it. You see how our reactions kind of change with Lil Devil. So I was like, yo, this looks fire. You know, at first it's like, oh, here we go, one of those little artsy games. And then I was like, oh damn, this junk looks heat. It looks heat. You know what I mean? But as far as the release date, when do you think Ratchet and Clank is gonna come out? You know what I mean? Because you got Returnal in March. If according to, you know, the fine print, what you call it is also March. Kena is March. When will Ratchet and Clank release is what I'm thinking about. You know, April's a good date. April or May, I would say. You know what I mean? That would be cool if that comes out like April or May. September. June. Oh man, y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me. June sound realistic too. But September, sheesh. The first Ratchet and Clank, the remake, came out in April. September, yo, y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me. Yo, so PlayStation Destruction All Stars, February. Returnal, March. You think we're going to get an exclusive game from a PlayStation studio or first party studio each month? Is that unrealistic? Let me go back to this trailer again. My bad, Lil Devil Inside. Let me go back to this trailer again. All right, so here we go. This is the picture right here. Horizon Forbidden West is coming 2021. I personally think this game is coming in like September. I personally think that's why I think it's coming in September. I think Ratchet and Clank is definitely going to come out way before Horizon Forbidden West. Like I said, I'm going to go off of what Insomniac said when they said that the game is coming early 2021, right? And I think PlayStation already had it in the trailer before there was like first half of the year when it comes to Ratchet and Clank. Horizon, I don't know if they will launch it. I don't know if they will launch it like in like November. You know what I mean? I could probably see an October release date, but if it was going to be October, they would have listed just like they listed these other games right here, like October 2021. I think they're just being real secretive with these release dates with the first party games. But Horizon, I'm gonna say September. I'm gonna say early September. Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Ratchet and Clank, I'm gonna say late April. Ratchet and Clank. Look at that. Even Project Athia got a month. They got a month, January 2022. You know what I mean? And that game doesn't even have a name. It's a project. It got a month. But Horizon, let me see what y'all saying. Van Pan said November. Yo, Wolflow said, where's my PS5? Yo, PS5 they better come and stop around March time. They have, because March time, I think that's when people gonna get their taxes. They better come in stock. Yo, Tekken God Jets, what's up, man? He said no, it's not, bro. Yo, what you saying no to? I forgot what I said. Let me know what you said no to, Tekken God Jets. Eastern Conference saying Horizon holiday game make more sense. Persona says, I think they don't want to speak on it too soon on bigger titles, dates. That's why they ain't got no date. Yeah, that's true. Yo, South Star said, I think Ratchet and Clank will get a surprise release next show. I think they might release it next month. Yo, next month. I don't know about next month. That I would love it. I wouldn't complain about it. But next month, I'm pretty sure they going to push Destruction All Stars because that's going to be the PS Plus. They want people to subscribe to PS Plus as much as they can, So they want all eyes on that game. But if they release Ratchet and Clank in February as well, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Marcus said, I'm Ratchet and Clank, I'm hype. March 20th, my B-Day, big 40. Yo, 40 years old, Wolfflow? My man is out here. That boy is out here. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to my man, Wolfflow. So nothing in June. We don't know. There's still a lot of games that they have to announce here. Oh, no buffer here. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think it's just a YouTube thing, man. I think it's a YouTube thing as far as the buffering. Because that happened to the last stream that I had too, where people said it was like buffer, but some people said there's no buffer. Normally, if there's like a buffer, everybody will be buffering it, and I'll be able to see it because I can look at the, the stats from OBS and on YouTube. Yo, Mex J, what's up, man? If you look at it plainly, it feels like they have given us a monthly map to mid 2021. I think they will give us more info February and March. Yeah, I agree with that, Mex J. I do think we're probably going to get a blog article soon, like letting us know, like, okay, here are the games for 2020. Because normally they have to do that stuff, man. They have to do that because I think they did that last year. They let you know like what's coming out for PlayStation 4 and all that stuff. So that would be cool. Like the fact, like, this would be very dumb if PlayStation overlooked this. Like, they gave all this information here in the fine print of a little trailer, but not put out like a blog article or like a tweet letting you know when these games are releasing. You know what I mean? That would be like, yo, damn, who's in charge of your marketing? Yo, Chuck, what's up, man? You say I can't find a PS5. Yo, it's rough out there, man. If you're not one of those people that is scouring the internet, like, you're constantly having like, web browsers, tabs up, and you just refreshing and constantly on Twitter just letting you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. You're not gonna get it. Yo, Wave Master, what's up, man? All these games, but no PS5 to play on. It's rough out there, Wave Master. Yo, Zobi, the legend, is in the building. Yo, Zobi, what's up, man? So y'all right? Yo, we are eating good over here, man. You see these games coming out, Zobi, man. What Nintendo got 2021, man? Or Xbox? Don't call me. I'm on PS5. You know the vibes. But yeah, Stray. I'm surprised Stray coming out this late. October. Ghostwire Tokyo, October. We know. Oh, matter of fact, isn't Deadloop? I'm gonna say that the French. Deadloop, isn't that June? Isn't Deadloop June? I forgot when Deathloop is coming out. Is it June? Somebody confirm that if it's June. I think it's June. I don't remember. I'm not sure. Oh, Deadloop is May? Right. Yeah, you're right. Is it late May? I think it's late May, right? Deadloop is in May. So June, yeah, June, we don't know what's coming out in June. Well, we don't know a lot of stuff is what's coming out. Oh, May 21st? Gotcha. We don't know a lot of stuff that's not coming out, man. But this little fine print right here, hopefully PlayStation put this in like a tweet. Matter of fact, even a blog article, letting us know the roadmap of 2021. Yes, we know some of the games, but we want more information on some of these games that's coming out. As far as February is locked up, man. That thing sold up, man. You know what I mean? You got Yeez, you got Persona Strikers, you got Destruction All-Stars. So February is pretty locked up. I know I'm missing something else that's coming out in February, but I can't put my brain on it. But let me check the PlayStation site if they have like a trailer up that's showing anything for this. I don't know. Yeah, Persona Strikers, the demo was good. That's one of the Mushu games they really they really embodied the game of like Persona 5. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Guilty Gear Strive. I'll be on that. I'll be on that heavy. One more character coming. I wonder who that character gonna be, man. I wonder who that character is gonna be for Guilty Gear Strive. I'm most likely thinking it's gonna be Elfit. You just gotta have that type of Oki zoning type character. You know what I mean? I don't think they really have that type of, you know, zoner type character. You have my man, what's his called? You have Eddie, Zato, I mean. You have him. You do Kai Fireball is pretty alright. But you don't really have that, you know, character that can just throw out stuff and lock you in type of stuff. And knowing Arc Systems, they want those type of characters in their game. So I do think it's gonna be Elfit, and plus it's February. You know what I mean, with the whole, you know, love theme with Elfit. You know, she's thirsty. You know what I mean? Yo, Saltiest Gaming, what's up, bro? That's my man Salty out here, man. You know what I mean? So I do think it's gonna be Elfit. That's gonna get announced. I wouldn't be upset with Elfit too. That type of architecture for character just has to be you know, have to be in the game. And plus she requires a high skill curve. You know what I mean? Yo, Harrison Ford will be 82 when the new Indiana Jones come out. Yo, listen, man, that new Indiana Jones, I know a lot of people excited for it, but like I said early in the stream, it's like, I feel like Bethesda, they're like the, you know what I mean, the Xbox is just like the New York Knicks. You know what I mean? You could be the superstar type player, but when you go to a team like the Knicks, or a team, you know, very similar to the Knicks, you know, your value is going to just decrease. You know what I mean? Regardless on what it is, you're on a trash ass team. You're on a suck team. You know what I mean? You're on a trash ass team. You could be the #1 draft pick, but you're going to the worst team. You know what I mean? So you got to do overwork just to make that team look good. You know what I mean? And the Xbox is just that horrible team. Yo, they have a horrible leader, which is Phil Spencer. I don't know how anybody's praising this motherfucker. This dude is horrible. He launched a console with no first party games out. Oh yeah, Brooklyn. Yo, I'm a Brooklyn fan now, man. You know, my boy Kevin Durant. I'm a Kevin Durant hardcore fan. You know what I mean? But Phil Spencer, horrible management. I don't think Phil Spencer has what it takes to lead like studios. Matt Booty, you're gonna put him in blame too. He's horrible as well. You know what I mean? We haven't seen Matt Booty in a long ass time since the Xbox briefing, that Xbox showcase in July. That's the last time we seen Matt Booty. Name me another time we seen Matt Booty. Ever since that, it's been Phil Spencer with an interview every fucking week. We haven't seen Matt Booty since July. What is he doing? They keep talking Phil Spencer, Phil Spencer, Phil Spencer. Matt Booty should be in blame too. You know what I mean? He's the head of Xbox Studios. They came out and released a console with no first party games. They're still yet to have a first party game on this motherfucker. They had a DLC that's 2 hours, but where's the goddamn games? Yo, Marcus Moore, man, appreciate the donation, man. He said, question, Barry, how the heck are Bethesda games going to sell on Xbox when Xbox fanboys don't even play games? Hey man, that is $1 million question right there. Xbox gamers don't even play their games. There's some people that love like Fallout, they're hardcore Fallout fans, but these dudes was never talking about machine games or like Wolfenstein and all that stuff. They weren't playing none of these games. These people can play these games right now, Marcus. They can play these games right now through Game Pass. Are they gonna do it? No, they're not gonna do it. They're not, because they're not interested in these shits. All these games are in Game Pass. All these games are on PS Now as well. They're not gonna play them. I was talking about Wolfenstein for a minute. Talking about the Wolfenstein games are good. Play them. Wolfenstein, the first little remake that they did, You know, not remake, but the reboot that they did. And the second one was, you know, was over the top, but it was still cool. I don't know, like Machine Games, when I look at Indiana Jones type of game, Machine Games, I can't think of a third person action adventure game that they've done. They've done like first person shooters. Let me look at what Machine Games has done so I can get out of the ignorance. Right? I don't want to be ignorant to this topic. Let me look at Machine Games. Right? This is what they have done, man. Yo, Rollo said, Jay Barrett, they just want to have them for talking points in the console war. So yeah, these are podcast conversations. Motherfuckers ain't gonna play these shits. It's all about podcasting. That's all they want to talk about. Make it look good. Yeah, see, this is what Machine Games has done right here. Wolfenstein Old Blood, Quake, Wolfenstein Youngblood, Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, Untitled Indiana Jones game. And people are getting excited for that. Like, yeah, the Wolfenstein games is pretty cool. Old Blood was Wolfenstein New Colossus was all right. I like the first one more. Youngblood I didn't play. Cyberpilot I didn't play. Right? But when I think about an Indiana Jones game, I'm thinking like a third person action adventure game. That is not in their DNA here. So this is something that they definitely have to prove to gamers. It's not something where if I see Indiana Jones and Machine Games, it's gonna be instant praise. Like, yo, I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait. Yo, Machine Games is making an Indiana game. Yo, I can't wait. Because it's not in their DNA, you know what I mean? So it's something where I'm gonna be a little bit skeptical, where I gotta see like an official trailer, you know what I mean, showing like, okay, what is the gameplay mechanics gonna be? And if it's gonna be first person, who the fuck gonna wanna play Indiana Jones game first person? Who? Instant ass. Instant Game Pass fodder right there. And that's another factor. Game Pass. Now that, you know, Bethesda is all willy-nilly with Xbox, is this upcoming game that they're building, is it going to be structured around the Game Pass, you know, monetization of trying to keep people within the service month after month after month? I don't know. But those things, when I first saw the trailer, came to my brain because I'm just like, yo, okay, Wolfenstein first person, but this is Indiana Jones. I'm not going to give them instant praise that I'm seeing like everybody else doing. And people's questioning, why are people so, you know, asking all these questions about Indiana Jones? Because we don't know shit, motherfucker. The fuck? Yo, Sick Human said, yo, it would be hypocritical to not give them a chance, though, because Horizon Zero Dawn games, Guerrilla first person, 4 year to third person event. Yeah, I agree 100%, Sick, but guess what Horizon Zero Dawn did when they first shown it? When we first saw Horizon Zero Dawn, what they did? They did the whole cinematics, and after the cinematics, they went right into gameplay. Because they knew this is something that is not in Guerrilla Games' DNA. So we have to show this off. They did not do this here with Indiana Jones. So that's why I'm scared. If I seen what the game looked like and all that stuff, then I'm like, I'd be more, you know, inclined, like, oh, because I like Indiana Jones. I like the movies. I love the movie. You know what I mean? So, but when I'm looking at your list here of games that you created, and then you give me this teaser ass trailer, you know what I'm saying? What can I say? I'm not gonna give you instant praise, and I'm not gonna even front the fact that you are now a part of Xbox or Bethesda. You have that stench. I smell it all the way. I'm skeptical. Like I said, I think it doesn't matter how good a studio is. If you align yourself with Xbox, you're part of a bad team. You would not perform the way how you want to perform like you did in other sides where you're not on the Xbox side. You know what I mean? That's how I look at them. That's why the whole comparison New York Knicks and the first round draft pick, I compare that. That's how I feel with that bullshit, man, with Xbox. I don't really trust them like that, Xbox. Yo, El Matador! Yo, appreciate the donation, man. So, Bar, remember that Tomb Raider that was exclusive for Xbox for a year? and you had Square Enix come out and say that the game was saved when it came to PlayStation 4. Yo, Square Enix, they knew the vibes, man. They knew the vibes. El Matador, man. Square Enix, yo, they announced, Microsoft came out and they announced like, yo, this is gonna be exclusive to Xbox. Nobody knew about the exclusive deal yet. It was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Tomb Raider? That's huge right there. Yo, Square was like, yo, fuck that. Yo, we don't really trust these niggas. They ain't buy Sunset Overdrive. They ain't buy none of these games. Listen, yo, we got a year exclusivity with Microsoft. And Microsoft had to come out. Phil Spencer had to come out. Like, yeah, the deal's for a year. You know, they had to come out because Square was like, listen, they saw the PlayStation Nation. It was like, listen, that's our bread right there. You know what I mean? Yo, Six said that's a fact. Persona said at Sick, niggas was shitting on Guerrilla Games of Horizon. Yeah, there was. Yep. I remember that. Yo, Eastern Conference said facts, though. They would do the same soon. Bad Microsoft announcing games just for the sake of announcing something. Yo, Battle A, yo, I've been saying that for a minute. Yo, Microsoft, they just doing what they're doing just so they can fit the status quo when it comes to gaming. Oh, if you look at Microsoft, oh, we're putting out content. You know what I mean? It's not about quality. It's not about any of that. It's about quantity. Most people, when they talk about Xbox stuff, they're not talking about quality. They're not even talking about nothing that they come out with is thought provoking, right? Where you're not really having no deep conversations about story, plot lines, and stuff like that. Nothing like that. It's just meeting the status quo of a game that came out and that you could play it for $1 on Game Pass. That's all Microsoft want to do, because that's what's bringing the revenue in for them. You know what I mean? Yo, Pitch Black said facts. Yo, Persona said, yo, they thought the game was gonna be ass because of who's making it. Yep. But like I said, the difference is that when Horizon was first shown, gameplay was shown. Everybody was blown away. It was like, yo, that's Guerrilla Games. Yo, that game is bright and colorful. Yo, the dino bots, yo, the metal chunks is coming off. The bow and arrow action look good. And ever since we seen that, everybody got hyped for the game because they shown that like 7-10 minute gameplay. And then every time they shown the game, it was another gameplay that they shown. So, you know, you still went in there a little skeptical because, you know, they're known for like first person shooters. They're not known for RPGs. And you can even tell with Horizon Zero Dawn, great game. I love the game, but there was still some, you know, things that they can build upon to make the game better when it comes to RPG factors. You know what I mean? So they first try at the RPG genre. They did a great job though. Bugbox. Yo, EJ, what's up, man? Shout out to my man EJ. Marcus Moore said Square Enix was like, fuck this. Hey, yo, Pitch Black said they finna be scale bound in this shit soon. Oh my god. But yeah, look, it's all this to be announced shit. Yo, look at Xbox games, man. Hold up, let me see if I can pull this up, yo. When it comes to Xbox games, it's a lot of to be announced, bro. It's a lot of to be announced, man. Let me see something here. Yo. Hold up. Y'all think I'm joking, yo, when it comes to this shit too. We go Microsoft. No, I want to go to Xbox. It's a lot of this, yo, to be announced. I'm like, god damn. Everything you shown is a to be announced, bruh. Yo, why they can't update this joint, bruh? Yo, Wikipedia, you slacking. Yo, listen, more y'all need to donate to Wikipedia so they can update their stuff. I ain't donating shit, but y'all need to donate to Wikipedia because they mad slow when it comes to their information, man. Where is their first party studios? One second. I'm gonna find it, bro. I know I pulled it up one day, and it was just like a whole bunch of to be announced. Damn, I can't find it again, man. Where the hell did I go the last time? How the fuck they don't have their first party games? List of game studios. Let me see. Compulsion. Damn, I guess I gotta go studio by studio. There was something I know I Googled. I gotta go studio by studio. Alright, so we're gonna work from here. Undead Labs, right? Here's Undead Labs. To be announced. To be announced. State of Decay 3, to be announced. Y'all thought I was joking, huh? Y'all thought I was playing, huh? Right? To be announced. Let's go studio by studio. Turn 10 studios. Go to the games. Forza Motorsport. To be announced. To be announced. Y'all thought I was playing. Every game that they came out with, yo, is to be announced, bro. Rare. Let's go to their games. Scroll on down here. Oh my god, I gotta go into here. Look at this, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Everwild. To be announced. To be announced. I'm trying to tell you. Yo, Rare made Battletoads? Did they? No, they didn't make Battletoads. No. Why? Yo, why they do this to Rare, bruh? Why did they do this to Rare? Yo, no, Rare was not the studio that made Battletoads. I forgot the name of the studios that made Battletoads. Why they did this? Yo, I blame Phil Spencer, bro. Phil Spencer did this, yo. Rare did not make that shit. Damn. Look at it. Yo, y'all think I'm playing? Playground Games. Y'all think I'm playing? Fable. To be announced. To be announced. Everything that they have, yo. Everything that these dudes are excited for. To be announced. There's not even a release window. Yo, 2021, 2022. None of that. To be announced. Every time somebody bring up Xbox Game Studios, all you got to hit them with is TBA. That's what you hit them with. TBA. They're like, what the hell are you talking about, PlayStation fanboy? To be announced. Obsidian. Here we go. Obsidian. Y'all think this is a game. Y'all think this is a game. Here we go. Oh, damn. Y'all got cancel shit. Look at this. Avowed. Original release date. To be announced. To be announced. TBA. Xbox Game Studios. To be TBA. You know what I mean? Big difference. Y'all thought I was done. Ninja Theory. Y'all thought I was done. This is what people are praising, bro. Look at this. Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, Project Mara. To be announced. To be announced. They even got to be announced on the platforms. Jesus Christ. To be announced. Y'all think I was playing everything? I don't know. Listen, I could get some of the excitement for Xbox, but geez Louise. Mojang ain't coming out with no games, right? They're not coming out with nothing. I don't think so. Yeah, Mojang, they done. They ain't coming out with no games. Yeah, they done. They got Minecraft. They good. What is this one? In Exile. Pretty sure they got a 2B now. Oh, they got a cancel game. Cancel Heist. Oh, this is back on PS3. I think I remember this game. I think I remember this game right here, yo. Oh, Wasteland 3 is the last thing that they got coming out. All right, here we go. We're scrolling up. Initiative. The Initiative. New studio. Quadruple A games. Damn, they even got a game list. But Perfect Dark. To be announced. TBA. 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 Damn. All right. Double Fine. Well, I know you have Psychonauts 2, but that's even to be announced. I'm thinking that's to be announced too. 2021. Oh yeah. No, they didn't announce that for 2021. All right. We got one, guys. We got a year. We got a year with one. Jesus. Thank you, Double Fine. Compulsion Games. They ain't doing shit. I don't think they doing nothing. You remember the game that they bashed? You remember the game that they bashed with PS4 launch lineup? Remember this game right here? Yo, if you guys are in the Bang Bang days, the Facebook group days, you know what I'm talking about. Where they was bashing the hell out of this game. Now all of a sudden, oh my God, Compulsion, let's go. Let's go. That's a great pickup. That's a great pickup. To be announced. And what else they got here? Coalition. But Coalition, they came out with Gears. They ain't really doing shit. You know, they got a canceled Project Columbia. Damn, they don't really do shit, yo. Yo, Iron Fist, what's up, man? See, Persona remembers. Persona remembers. To be announced. 343 Industries. And we know Halo coming out 2021. We got 2 games, guys. 2 games out of all those games that's going to be on Game Pass and everybody's praising nowadays. So all these studios, they got a lot of to be announced. to be announced shit coming for Xbox, man. This is what people are praising here. Indiana Jones, to be announced. You know what I mean? Like, gee, hey, yo, and a lot of people be coming out here trying to disrespect PlayStation. And, yo, PlayStation saying that their games is coming first half of 2021 or second half of 2021. But yet, you are praising games that's having TBA on the motherfucker. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to make a t-shirt, TBA, to be announced, Xbox Game Studios. Please make the t-shirt. I will buy it. Shit, I might make the t-shirt. Xbox Game Studios, TBA, to be announced. I might buy the shirt. I might make the shirt. This joint is crazy out here. That is the new slogan for Xbox under Phil Spencer. TBA, to be announced. Over here, we doing a stream. We doing a stream talking about PlayStation future dates. I'm over here giving y'all dates because these games are coming out in 2021 or they're coming out within a respected month in 2021 for PlayStation 5. But over here on Xbox, they are praising TBAs. Power your TBA. TBA your dreams. Yeah. You know what I mean? This just crazy. Power your TBA. You know what I mean? But Game Pass. We're gonna talk about Game Pass. That's it. He's like, yo, all right, when the game coming out? Yo, Game Pass. That's what they respond with, man. Game Pass. Oh, look how much games is coming. Quantity. Just crazy, man. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. It's always gonna be TBA if you're developing your games around Game Pass. And that's another thing about Game Pass, right? A lot of people always questioning like, yo, Barry, you wildin'. I don't think Game Pass is a bad service at all. Games for Eternity, appreciate the donation, man. Thanks a lot, man. Definitely appreciate it. He said, yo, bet that at least two of them will be canceled. You might be right, man. You might be right. 2 of them might be canceled for sure. You know how my man Phil Spencer is, man. It's best for the gamers. You know how he is. It's best for the gamers, man. Hey yo, listen, but with his comment though, you can't wrong him, but he's going by the history. He's going by the history. Yo, that boy Young, man, what's good, bro? What is up, man? And I just find it funny. What I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by that super chat. That super chat rudely interrupted me. What was I saying before? I forgot. I be forgetting, man. My brain be thinking about a whole bunch of things. Phil said the fan bases keep going to that one. Oh, matter of fact, I was talking about the Game Pass. My thing is that I don't think Game Pass is a bad service. I think Game Pass is a great service. The thing is that, yo, Red, what's up, Red? Shout out to Red, Happy New Year. The thing is, what I do with Game Pass when I see a lot of people praising Game Pass is that if I see you kind of one-sided when it comes to like Game Pass, I'm gonna quickly shut you down. Because there's no way you can be this neutral gamer or you for the gamers and you're only praising Game Pass when you have other services like PS Now out there that's doing even more than what Game Pass is offering. You know what I mean? Where it's way too one-sided, where people everybody I see that is just like, yo, Game Pass has no competition. Game Pass is the best in the business. That's agenda based, because there's no way you can be praising Game Pass but not PS Now. And I always bring up the fact that when it comes to PS Now, especially with the Bethesda deal, right? Everybody was like, yo, this is great for Game Pass. Not knowing that every game that is now going to Game Pass due to Microsoft buying these ZeniMax for $7.5 billion, they were already in PlayStation Now. So how the hell now you are praising Game Pass for games that's coming to it that's already in the other service on PlayStation Now? You have to have an agenda to push the service, and that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of these games that people are praising Game Pass, PlayStation Now has them. It could go either or too. It could go vice versa. If you're only players in PlayStation Now, there's a lot of games that Game Pass already had that went to PlayStation Now. You know what I mean? So that's why I always be going crazy on these dudes on Twitter when it be Game Pass. Like, nah, this you're not telling the truth about Game Pass, because if you was, you be praising the other service as well. Yo, Red, what's up, man? People don't even play their Game Pass shit. Yo, that's a fact, Red. They foot dip. You know what I mean? Like I said, the Game Pass is for the foot dipping gamer. You know what I mean? They would like to put their foot in the pool, but they're not gonna dive in that motherfucker. They dip in that game for 10 minutes. Oh, this game is cool. You know, I got to play. It's on Game Pass, and they gone. Gone back to Madden, back to FIFA, back to NBA 2K. You know what I mean? They gone. That's just what it is. The game that they actually bought with their money. You know what I mean? Like for me personally, right? Like, I have Netflix, I have, you know, Disney Plus and all that stuff. But like, say there's a movie that I bought, but the movie came to like Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever like that, I wouldn't watch the movie on the service, even though I'm paying for the service. I'll watch a movie with the money that I spent for, you know, the actual movie. Anybody's like that as well, right? Is anybody like that? It's like, yo, the hard work money I pay for to buy this movie or this game, I'm gonna play it through that, not no damn service. You know what I mean? Even though the game's on the service. I don't know. I'm weird like that. But a lot of people, like Red said, I believe it too. They don't play the games on Game Pass like that. And, you know, they play the games that they actually bought. You know what I mean? The games that they bought, they will play that. And the games on Game Pass, they foot dip in that. Oh, let me try this out here. Oh, it's in 4K? Cool. Is it 60 frames per second? Oh, 30 frames. All right. Yo, this game is pretty cool, man. They put it on Twitter. This game is pretty cool, with a little screenshot, and they close that game and they out. That's pretty much it. Yo, mad at YouTube. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, mad at YouTube. That's a funny ass name. That's a fact. I'm saying, but yeah, man, I'm like that, man. I'm weird like that, man. You know what I mean? The same movie that I bought is on these services, but I can't watch them on the services. I gotta watch it where I actually bought the movie at. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much it for the stream, though, man. PlayStation games. I'm really excited for these games to come out. You know, hopefully we get that release date. Hopefully, PlayStation needs to smarten up, man. You can't just be putting out this fine print and then not, you know, have something to follow after that. How you gonna drop a trailer like this with CES? Have the fine print of like these games coming out this month and this year and all that stuff, but not follow up with like a blog post. What is going on here? You know what I mean? This is not PlayStation 4 marketing. What the hell is going on? You follow up that. People are clamoring for any gaming news. Motherfuckers out here reading the fine prints of a trailer. You know what I mean? You got people out here zooming in 200 times just so they can see the fine print to put on Twitter. No, put out a blog article. Put out a post. letting and stating when these games are coming out, talk about the games, have the devs talk about it real quick, let them know about what features is going to be supporting with a PlayStation 5, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? CES was yesterday with that trailer pop yesterday, and we still had no article to follow from that. That to me, that's sloppy to me. To me, that's sloppy. You gotta follow through with that. That to me, that's very, very sloppy. I'm very displeased with PlayStation with that, man. I know something small. Probably some of y'all like, what the fuck, Mario? Relax. But nah, look at this, man. You put out a video with this fine print right here. You got all this fine print right here, but nothing to follow up with it. Like what? Yo, Rollo say, yo, Jay Barry, I think they just giving Microsoft money, hence why they say Microsoft is $1 trillion company. Yeah. I've seen it personally, Rollo, man. Like, dudes is subscribing to shit that they're not playing. That's so they can get the money. These are buying up games. That's so they can get the money. You know what I mean? But hey, people do whatever they want to do with their own money. They supporting the industry. It is what it is. But to me, Microsoft, that stench is just too strong. You know what I mean? I can't even get hyped for Indiana Jones because of that damn stench. As soon as I saw Bethesda, I was like, oh. No lie. I'll tell you, no lies, bro. As soon as I saw Bethesda on there, I was like, ugh. And it's not just because it's Bethesda, it's the fact because they align themselves with Microsoft. I was just like, oh, shit stinks. Couldn't get hype, man. And then we went through Machine Games, and we didn't really see nothing. And there's a reason why we ain't see nothing. Because that game is TBA. You know what I mean? The joint is TBA. TBA. That's why we ain't see no gameplay. It is TBA. Yo, Since the V, what's up, man? Yo, J767, what's up, man? Your Persona said, yo, same bar that Bethesda track record ain't good. Yeah, like, yo, like, real talk, I like Machine Games and the games that I played with Wolfenstein, but when I think of Indiana Jones, I'm thinking about a third-person action game, right? And I get it, developers can switch it up. You want developers to try new things. I get all of that, but if you're gonna do and try new things, show some gameplay, like Horizon Forbidden West. I mean, Zero Dawn. That first ever E3, Horizon was shown. Everybody was like, yo, what is this? Guerrilla Games? What? Female character, bow and arrow? Robots? What is going on? This is not Killzone. What is going on? Then that cut went right into gameplay. Everybody was like, oh, what? oh, that jump fluid. And when that game came out, we played it. Solid ass game. Performance was great. One of the best looking games last gen. Still to this day, that game is still knocking games out. To this day. Yo, Spike Buster, what's up, man? Knocking games out. Yo, Cold Blood Sensei, what's up, man? You know what I mean? So, and that's one thing too. I'm a little upset with Guerrilla. I saw that they took down. Well, people's gonna go far when it comes to, you know, the news was Guerrilla taking down the Killzone website. That could mean many things. There's probably a new Killzone coming. It could be that they're not making Killzone no more. I don't know. I would love for them to make Killzone because I like Killzone. A lot of people try to shit on Killzone, but really and truly you can't, because Killzone has been a very lucrative and profitable series for Guerrilla and Sony. You know what I mean? If you really look at it, Killzone sold well. It was well received from the media. It was well received from gamers. Overall, gamers like Killzone. There's those people that do the whole Halo comparisons, like, oh, Killzone is trash, Killzone is trash. Shut up. Killzone is fire. And on part 1, decent game. Part 2, amazing game. Part 3, great game. Shadowfall was a good game. You know what I mean? But I would love for them to continue the story of Killzone. Because Shadowfall, I thought Shadowfall's story was amazing. The game overall was good. There's a lot of slower moments in there, just due to how the level designing was. It wasn't like that set piece after set piece after set piece like Killzone 2 and 3. But the story was great, and how they continue with that story as far as like, hey, now you're on our planet, and now you guys are like the slums. You know what I mean? You guys try to take over our shit. Now you the slums. Now you guys are held captive, or you guys are in poor and all that stuff. And they try to do a coup within their own on Vector. They try to do a coup. The Hellgas try to take over. You know what I mean? So it was just cool to see from that dynamic, even though people were like, oh, the story is chat. You ain't played the game. Shut your ass up. There's no way people can not like Killzone Shadowfall, but you out here saying you like 1, you like 2 or 3. It's no way. It's a direct sequel. It's no way. Especially if you like the story. I don't understand that shit. I just think people is just trying to, it's just something to hate on. I don't understand it. Motherfuckers be like, yo, I like Killzone 2 and 3, but Shadowfall was garbage. Like, how? What was garbage? The gameplay? The story? it's to me, when I see people say stuff like that, like I kind of ignore their sentiments a little bit, because it don't match. It doesn't match. Like, you like Killzone 2 and 3, but don't like Shadowfall. I'm talking about story wise. Shit don't make no sense. He should step down effective immediately. Who? Phil Spencer? I think so. I think he's a bad leader. Just look at Xbox. Look how Xbox Series X launched. Bad leader. They're about to come out with another controller, bro. They about to come out with another controller. Another color for control. To me, that is just a slap in the face, bro. I'm sorry. That is a slap in the face. You ain't dropped one, you ain't dropped one first party exclusive, bro. But you out here like, yo, we got the fire red controller. What? After you done spent $500, $700, you know what I mean, to play less performing multiplats compared to the other, rival platform. Shit crazy, bro. The audacity, man. No games with a red controller. The controller good. Don't get it twisted. The controller good, but yo, come on, bro. Like, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait to announce that. You gonna announce that right there when you ain't got no games, and you ain't got no games. Phil Spencer wouldn't be apologizing every fucking interview like, yeah, we gotta do better. We, the teams are strong right now, but we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Every damn interview, we gotta do better. Why you gotta do better, Phil? Because you ain't got no fucking games. Game Pass and backwards compatibility has been carrying you for the last 4-5 years. Real talk. You might have a game here or there, for a year or two, but it's really been Game Pass, backwards compatibility, and controllers that's been carrying Xbox. The thing that people bought the actual console for has not been carrying Xbox. Yo, Teal, what's up, man? Just crazy. The audacity. Jesus, man. That pisses me off. And every day I see people praising it on Twitter. What the fuck? I saw you. Shout out to my man Nick Banks. Shout out to my man Nick. He part of Kid Smooth podcast, Planet Xbox, right? I saw him tag a whole bunch of people, and he was like, let's go, right? This man was excited, like, let's go, excited. And I look at the picture, it was an Xbox Series S, not the X, the S. Talking about let's go. He tagged a whole bunch of Xbox people. You know what I mean? With a Series S, right? So, I know a lot of people gonna look at me like, damn, Jay Barr, you toxic. But I'm a realist, bro. I'm a realist. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not gonna pander to your feelings. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that bullshit. I'm gonna tell you like it is. Tell you how it is. So I replied to the tweet. I said, what are you let's going for? This man out here said, let's go for Xbox Series S. I'm looking at you like, what the fuck are you let's going for? You know what I mean? Fake excitement. I know you're not excited for that. What really and truly, regardless of how cheap the Xbox Series S is, what are you let's going for it? Like as far as game wise, what? Tell me, what are you let's go for? Yo, shit crazy, yo. This is what I'm saying with them Xbox dudes, man. Yo, you can't trust their opinions when it comes to gaming. It's just the facts, man. You can't trust their opinions when it comes to games. You just can't. You just gotta look at their opinions like, oh, what platform you favor? Oh, Xbox. Oh, you one of those. Okay, and let's keep it moving. Let's go. More TBA game. Exactly. Yeah. What are you let's going for? I was shocked. I was like, yo, this dude Nick Banks, yo, this man has the criticism of a movie critic when it comes to PlayStation games. Oh, I'm not feeling this. Oh, why they do this? Oh, why the gun shot here at this scene? Oh, why they didn't give me the chance to do this? Oh, why is the story so long? Oh, if you ever listen to Nick Banks when he talk about PlayStation games. But this man is out here let's going for Xbox games. Grounded, Bleeding Edge. You can't trust their opinions, man. You just can't. I'm sorry. The Falconer. Yeah, T. Harrison. Yes, the Falconer. Yo, Trap, what up, man? You can't trust their opinions for nothing, man. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. I know people's gonna not like the answer because it's not right, Barry. Let's just let them have their fun. No, I'm not letting you having no fun. Because you know why I'm not letting you have your fun? Because I know you're not having any fun playing no Falconer. Stop lying to the people. You over here trying to lie just like Phil Spencer just so Xbox to look good. Make Xbox look good on its own merits. You ain't gotta lie. That's what it is. Yo, Xbox fandom is a whole bunch of lies. That's what it is. There's a whole bunch of lies. Just mind games and trickery. That's the Xbox fandom. Mind games and trickery. Just so Xbox can look good. It's nothing factual. It's nothing factual over there. Everything is TBA. Hey man, what you can ask somebody on Twitter what makes you excited for Xbox? Yeah, the things to come for the Xbox, man. Fable, and Perfect Dark. Yo, so do you know when you think you're gonna play that on the Series X? Well, we don't know, but it's TBA. Huh? Shit's crazy. That's all Xbox. What ifs and TBAs. And then they just lie after lie after lie after lie just so they can make Xbox look good. Oh, let me bash PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation games suck. Oh, this game ain't sell. Oh, this game ain't that. Oh, PlayStation not selling in Japan. Oh, this and that. This and that. This and that. PlayStation this. Xbox is doing great. Game Pass is great. Mind tricks and trickery just so Xbox can look good. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers not playing shit on the Xbox. Yo, it's TBA. Let's go. You know what I mean? Imagination Station. That's what it is, man. What if listen, that's why I encourage people to listen to like an Xbox podcast, because when you really truly listen to it, that's really what you're hearing is just these what ifs. Yo, so what if Phil Spencer bought this studio and this game came out next year? Everybody's like, yo, that would be so hype, bro. I can't wait for that. Then they do the tweet. The people that listen to their podcast do the tweet like, yo, if Xbox was to drop this, and then the whole what if part get lost in translation after reply after reply after reply, and after the podcast gets longer and longer, the whole hype of where it started from, the what if, gets lost in translation, then it becomes reality. Remember I told you guys from the last stream that these motherfuckers are reality warpers. They will warp shit into reality. They're more powerful than the most powerful reality warper in Marvel. That's really what these Xbox, that's the Xbox fandom, bro. Is what if and mind tricks. You know what I mean? They will start the conversation on a what if. Then that what if just gets lost, and then it's just, oh, Phil Spencer's gonna buy this, and this game is gonna come out next year. And then the fan base waits and waits and waits, and it's like, oh, but wasn't this supposed to come out this year? Like, no. Then they want to go factual. Well, they really didn't say that. Phil's a good guy. Just give him a chance. Just give him a try. He's done a lot for gaming with Game Pass. There's no competition. Even though there's only 100 and something games on Game Pass and 800 plus games on PS Now, there's still no competition to what Game Pass. Even though PlayStation Now is cheaper, there's still no real competition to Game. Even though with PlayStation Now you don't need PS Plus to play the online games. But for Game Pass, you need to go Ultimate so you can play the online games and pay for the service on 2 platforms, which you don't even play on PC, or if you don't even play on the console, you still have to get Ultimate so you can play the games on. We just gotta give Phil a chance, man. He's a great. He came in my party chats. He said what's up. He one time he came into the party chat. He said sup. He said SUP. He said SUP. He didn't even need to say what's. He just said sup, and then he left. And that made my day because I was stressed out at work, and when I came home, I wanted to play a game, but I didn't really want to play a game. So I sat down, I booted up the Xbox, I started a party chat. I saw Phil went online. And I said, "Hey Phil, you want to come to the party?" Phil came into the party. He said, "What's up?" He said sup, SUP, and then he left. And that made my day. And this is the reason why I love Xbox. And Xbox will always have my heart, because the community is always better than PlayStation. The community just loves the brand, is stronger than ever. It's stronger than ever. This is why I love Xbox. It's just Xbox. You can't. The games are coming. You can't diss Xbox. The games are coming. That is the typical Xbox gamer. Lies, mind tricks, what ifs, and TBAs. Motherfucker love Xbox because Phil Spencer came in and said sup, and left the party chat. I kid you not. These are things I heard, yo. This is how they sound, bro. This is exactly how they sound, Games Attorney. Yo, Phil Spencer, let's go. You know the vibe persona, man. This is what Xbox is, man. This is what it is, bro. Yo, OBJ the Don, what's good, man? You sound like Boom. Yo, OBJ knows. OBJ knows. Dead on. Yo, OBJ, no lie, that's exactly who I was trying to embody. That's exactly who I was trying to embody right there. OBJ knows, bro. He knows these dudes and how they sound and how crazy they look, how crazy they sound. That's how these dudes sound. And everybody is like a fucking talk show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just feel the emotions of the Xbox podcast, and that's why they down with these dudes, man. It's a cultish, crazy ass behavior over there in Xbox. It's praise with no merits, just random praise. You ever seen that? Xbox, let's go. Random praise. What? Like I said, what are you let's go for? What? Tell me. Do I have to tell me GIF? Let me see what I had to tell me GIF. Tell me, please. Tell me. What are you praising Xbox for? What? That's me right there. I'm like Loki. Tell me. What are you praising them for? What? Tell me. What are you let's go for? You know what I mean? Yo, Persona Facts. Another game that's 5 years out. Let's go. TBA boys. Tell me, what are you praising them for, bruh? And then when you ask these questions, you're toxic. You're a stain in the community. Oh, you're just a fanboy. I saw your tweets. You're a fanboy. Block. You just curious, like, what? Yo, really? What are you praising these? What are you praising them for? What? It's crazy. Tell me. You felt the emotion of my man Loki right there, man. Even though Loki was the bad guy, you felt the emotion. Like, damn, this brother just wants to know, man, is he a real son or not? Xbox, just tell me, what games are you playing? Tell me. Yo, Jeffrey King, what's up, man? Yo, Jamar, what's up, bro? Shout out to my man Jamar, man. Just crazy, man. That's Xbox for you, man, in a nutshell, man. That's the Xbox podcast. That's the Xbox praise. Indiana Jones gonna get praised till Kingdom Come. Timbuktu. And people's not gonna ask any questions about it. They're not gonna speculate. They're not gonna do anything like that. They're just gonna be like, yo, I have faith. Xbox, oh, this should be exclusive game. And yo, if Indiana Jones is exclusive, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck, to be honest with you? Yo, King Thrash, what's good, man? Shout out to my man King Thrash, man, and congratulations on getting married, man. That man is officially tied the knot. You know what I mean? That's big boy moves right there, man. Shout out to King Thrash, man. Hopefully everything was all good. You know what I mean? That man did a live stream of the round table while getting married. That's dedication right there. That's dedication. Shout out to my man Thrash. Yo, Link, what's good, bro? Yeah, shout out to my man Link. Yo, Link, my bad, man. Yo, I haven't been playing no COD, man. That game garbage. Until I'm like this when it comes to Call of Duty. Until they listen to me, that's when I play you. I don't give a fuck about the community. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Until they listen to what my complaints are, that's when I play that game. Nobody want to play no skill-based matchmaking crap. I don't want to get nerfed mid-game. You know what I mean? I don't want to have put high kill streaks up and then it be countered by one of the lowest kill streaks in the game. Then the kill streak don't work. The kill streak doesn't work. Y'all want to see something funny? I'm gonna end the stream on this, man. I know a lot of you guys don't care about this shit, but this is factual evidence that Call of Duty nerfs you mid-match. It nerfs you mid-match. This is a whole bunch of cheaters. Let me see if I can scroll. I don't know when I put this stuff up, but I was putting up a whole bunch of stuff like the reason why I stopped playing Call of Duty. And these are the stuff I was talking about the whole time, yo. Look at this. Matter of fact, I got it right here. Look at this. Look at this right here. Hold up. Look at this. Look at this. I'm shooting this dude. Matter of fact, this is the dude right here. The dude is he's a new player that's under trial. So they nerfing me, the player that's playing your game for a whole bunch of days. They're nerfing me, the player that's gonna play your game. This person that's on trial is not gonna play your game. But you know what he is? He is money. He's a potential sale, and if you sell to that player, he can buy microtransactions. Look what they did to me mid-match, bro. Look at this, aimed up right here. Look at this. Boom, boom, miss, boom. It finally hit him one time. This gun, and the thing is with this game, this game right here, the bullets, they got a big hitbox. It got a big hitbox. Look at that.
Yo, he's not.
I can't even hit him.
Yeah.
The whole match, I wasn't having an issue shooting this gun. Look at this. Look at that.
Yo, he's not. Yo,
wasn't having an issue. Here's another one here. I'm not gonna show all of them. Here's another one that I had issue with. Look at this cheater right here. This is a cheater right here, where this man was he was wall hacking. He was wall hacking right here. I know the quality is whack because this is Twitter, but he was wall hacking right here. Look at this. I'm right here. I'm right here, right? He can't see me. There's no way the enemy team knows I'm here. There's teammates pushing up, all that stuff, right? Look how this dude just came up to this wall right here. Look at this. I'm getting shot. I'm like, huh? Getting shot from what? I'm thinking, so I look at my mini map because I'm thinking it's this dude. I'm like, yo, this man bullets is coming through here. You see the mini map? The red dot right here. This is somebody shooting without a suppressor. So I'm like, oh, Let me just move a little back so he won't see me or hit me. Nah, wasn't him. Look at this. Watch the kill cam now. I just straight up died. I just straight up died. Behind this wall. I straight up died. Look at this kill cam right here. This man knew exactly. Wait, how? How did he know? How did he know? He just knew exactly where I was at. How? How? This is my teammate right here. This is the dude that was coming. This is the dude was coming right here. Where he at? There's a dude that's gonna slide up right here.
We're pulling ahead.
Where he went? There. See? That's my teammate right there. He wasn't even aiming or gunning for that guy. He was aiming and gunning for me. But how did he know I was there? Look at this. Let's shoot him.
Yo, this nigga is.
Then we gonna catch him again. We're gonna catch him again.
He's shooting through. He's shooting through. He
Wall
know where I'm
hacking.
at. He know exactly where. Yo, Petrona. Yo, the dude is cheating.
How?
I told you he's wall hacking. Look,
Wall
he's shooting through.
how?
He's shooting through. He know where I'm at. He know exactly where. Yo, Petrona. Yo, the dude is cheating.
How?
I told you.
This is the last one I'm gonna show. This is a harp, right? This is one of the highest kill streaks in the game or score streaks in the game. The harp is what, 6,000 if I remember Persona. I don't remember. I think it was like 6,000 for the harp, right? The only thing higher than that is like the chopper gunner, the VTOL, and the air gunner, right? This score streak is like the highest UAV you can get. It pretty much highlights the enemies on the minimap and it shows their directions. Every enemy, it doesn't matter if you have ghosts on, it's gonna show where the enemies are, right? But in this game, they nerf it mid-match, depending on who uses it, and it would not show up on the minimap. I'm gonna show you right here. Kill this guy right here. Harp ready. Remember that. Harp is ready. Gonna chase this guy down. Idiot. Somebody got him, right? Reload. I'm gonna call the harp in. So now that the harp is in, you see that? You see this right here? You see how they highlighted? We pretty much call this the Dorito chips, right? It shows the direction. So this guy is pointing right here. He's coming, he's gunning for me. It's gonna point exactly where everybody's at. Right? So remember that. This is the harp. And there's no dots. It doesn't matter if they shoot or not, they're gonna be shown on the minimap. Right? As you can see, other teammates is coming. There's another teammate here, teammate here, right? He's gonna get waxed because I know he's coming, right? Know he's coming. There's another dude. I'm gonna know he's coming. Right? Look at this right here. There's nothing on the minimap. I got a harp, right? I killed the other guy, right? Just remember that. There's nothing here on this minimap, right? It doesn't matter if you have ghost on. It doesn't matter if you have anything on. The harp is going to show you on there. If they're not shooting it down, if they don't have a counter UAV up, you cannot counter the harp. Even though that's crazy to me that a counter UAV would counter the harp, but whatever it is, right? Now look at this. Look at this. There's nobody there. Remember, Dorito chip. We got the Dorito chip. The little Dorito chip right here that highlights where enemies directional and shown. And watch this. Nobody's here, right? Nobody's here. Watch this. Look at this. Wait, where is he coming from? Where is he coming from? Where is he coming from? Nowhere to be found on the heart minimap. That's why I was like, I'm done. That's why I'm done. Even your scores. Look at that minimap showing the Dorito chip dude. Dorito chip dude. I know where he's at. This dude is nowhere on the minimap. Nowhere on the minimap. Boom. Stuff like that is just frustrating, man. That's why I can't play that game, man. Yo, Mr. Eddie, what's up, man? I can't play that game no more, man. I'm done doing that shit. The score system don't make no fucking sense. I can have the most kills. I can have the most objectives done, and I'll be third or fourth on the leaderboards on the map on the scoreboard. Doesn't make any sense to this game, man. Yo, I can sit back and not move the whole game, and I can end up getting 9,000, 11,000 points. Just sitting back, not doing nothing. You know what I mean? Okay, I should be up here. I should be up I should be up. No, that was OBS. OBS disconnected. Can you guys still hear me? I'm gonna end the stream anyway, but let's make sure you guys can still hear me. Yeah, OBS disconnect. If you guys heard that little noise, the little Windows noise, yeah, OBS disconnected on me. But I'm gonna get up out of here though, guys, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Like I said, my man Persona, he's gonna be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what time he's gonna be streaming. Probably around the same time he's gonna be streaming tomorrow. But make sure you go check that out. Persona's in the chat right there. And I think I just seen Sick pop up that he's streaming as well. Let me see if he's actually streaming. Oh yeah, yep. Sick is streaming right now as well, guys. So definitely go and head into Sick stream. There's the link right there. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And yeah, man, super excited for these games that's going to be coming out for PlayStation 5 2021. And hopefully you guys get your damn PlayStation 5s, man. Let's get on it, man. Let's get on it. But yo, I'm about to get up out of here, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Jay Barry, I'm gone. Deuces.